On May 1st, a young lady named Maya departed on a trip with her to Chihuahuas, Rufus and Marley. And they went on a trip to visit her elderly grandmother who was living in Nevada. And she was there for a couple of days. And we communicated. And she told me she's about to leave Sunday night. And but she was worried about the weather as far as how things was going, and I believe it was the weekend of the Mayweather fight, so she was kind of hesitant a little bit to travel, but she had work the following day, and she got on her way, and she took the road. Um, 15, 16 hours passed, and I didn't hear from her. Maya departed from her grandmother around like 5 or 6 o'clock, and had a 4-hour trek through the desert of Nevada into Arizona. And around 9 o'clock, going through certain parts of Arizona, flashing high beam from behind uh, interrupted her travel. After a 4-hour drive, she was startled by the high beams, which took her off her path going up the road. And then soon after, sirens flashed, and she recognized it was police. Being hesitant and the current issues with police and being alone and being a female and driving through the desert, she was very hesitant as far as to stop, but she promptly pulled aside to the road. The officer approached, and Maya complied with ID and insurance. The officer never gave a reason for the initial stop, and there wasn't anything illegal that she did. But she detained her for over an hour, repeating several questions and having her perform a series of tests on a dark road with a rough surface late at night in the desert. Without an apparent reason, the officer felt the need to search through her car and went through her persons and her possessions, and at some point arrested Maya for something that wasn't illegal. She took her to a nearby jail, and she was detained. Luckily, I was able to get the message that she tried to contact me to locate where she was at. On that same day, I filed a missing persons report with the Nevada Highway Patrol, and I had to make a decision. I got nearest bus that I could to go down to the location where she was at, and was able to bail her out and get her car and to get the animals that were in animal control. And right now, we're facing a pre-trial coming up in around June 1st, and we definitely need to have legal representation, so she can fairly have her case defended against these erroneous charges that are, it seems, a travesty that she's being held against, that threaten to ruin her life. We need you in the community to come out to support this young lady. She spent most of her time helping others in the community, being a mentor, being an advocate, and now in her time of need, she needs you. We have some things we have willing to offer for your assistance in obtaining a legal defense for Maya in her upcoming trial in coming weeks. So if you could possibly find it yourself to donate what you can. It could be $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever you can spare. We will definitely appreciate it, and we definitely have some